Alright, we're here at the boat ramp, just about to launch. I figured I'd do something a bit different today and show you guys how I sort of set things up to launch and make it sort of quicker for myself. I know a lot of you guys out there would like to use boats on your own and perhaps don't have the experience to do it, or you know, the I guess the time either, because you know, it can be a bit of a rigmarole if you're not if you don't have a system. So I'll show you what I do anyway to get organized, and yeah, hopefully it helps you out. So firstly, I've got a side that I pick on the marina, and I've made a rope that's pretty much the exact right size to go over the bollards. So I leave that rope on one side of the boat, just always permanently hooked up to use. So it's hooked in the middle here and the middle at the stern. The reason I've done it at the middle is so if I have to swap sides, I only have to take one off, throw it around the front and bring it around the opposite side, and it's done. In a center console, that's easy. It's a little bit harder in a normal boat. Obviously you want to go around and make sure all your bungs and everything are in. No one likes to get out there and sink because they've not put their bungs in. Make sure you take your tie downs off. Once you know you're ready to go and your motor's up and all the rest of it, back her in. One thing I never do is undo this winch or any of this stuff now. I've seen too many people reverse and end up losing their boat on the boat ramp because they've let that go. I like to get it nice and close to one side, the side that I'm operating on. And I'll show you why in a minute. Ignore the socks and thongs. So I'm launching this thing with socks and thongs. Obviously the intent is not to get my feet wet. Doesn't always work. So this is where the rope comes in handy, having it on the one side and ready to go. And by parking close, I just walk down the center of the trailer. And that's it. Done. And this is what I mean by having the rope the right size. Just hook it over the bollard. That's me in. Always take your boat right up the end. Don't be one of those guys that leaves it at the beginning of the ramp. Makes no room for anyone else. We'll go park up. Okay, so a big part of the reason why I always choose the one side is obviously I've got all this stuff on the other side. This side stays clear. That allows me to not hit any of the stuff and damage it on the ramp. But also by having it on one side, you get into a bit of a routine and tend to not forget anything. And it makes it a lot quicker. So once the motor's running and everything's okay, then you can start undoing your ropes. And again, I leave them on. I don't even disconnect it while I'm fishing. They just hang down on the side of the boat, tucked away, so I don't trip on them. And then away we go. So that's it. That's how I launch it on my own. I'll show you guys how I do that in reverse when I come back in as well, just so you can see how I retrieve this without making too much of a mischief or causing too many problems for other people trying to use the ramp. See you when we come back. Also, I forgot to mention, just make sure everything's working right as you're moving out. Your sound is on, power's on to everything. You know, if you're using your nav lights, check them before you go out, and always check your water pump. That little stream of water coming out down there. If you're one of these guys that doesn't regularly service your boat, those water pump impellers are basically just soft rubber that spins around inside a housing. If you haven't serviced your boat for a long time, that rubber goes brittle, and as it's spinning around inside that housing, it just shaves bits of rubber off. So eventually you end up with a water pump impeller that has no fins on it or vanes, and it doesn't pump water. If it's not pumping water, you're going to cook your engine. You're going to cook your engine, you're going to get stuck. So always check and make sure that that thing's pumping. All right, we'll see you when we come back. So I always do that, just get the cable ready when I'm about to pull the boat out. Just saves a bit of mucking around. It just saves a bit of mucking around when you get down there. Get my Ninja Turtle feet off. So same thing, you'll see I've put the boat on the same side. I hope you guys get to go back out. Gee, low tide. Hook that on. don't use the ratchet while I'm winding this up. It's too noisy. You've got to make sure your boat's centered on the rollers. Motor's trimmed.
Why you didn't put another 2 more squatties on the front? You haven't.
Yeah, I know. It's not quite enough light there. I'm scared of the dark. And of course, you just want to make sure your motor's trimmed out of the water all the way, otherwise you'll end up dragging the skeg. Now we're going to go up and wash it. I hope that helps you out, guys. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Job done.